The Philippines, with its rapid economic expansion, is seeing a boom in infrastructure development, digitalization, and retail. This surge has created significant opportunities for international businesses and investors, as demand across various sectors soars. The country is experiencing a construction frenzy that's dramatically reshaping its cityscapes. Manila, a massive metropolis known for its impressive number of skyscrapers, ranks 11th globally, just behind Bangkok and Jakarta. However, it still lacks a defining structure that could redefine its skyline: a super tall building. While skyscrapers have become a common feature in cities around the world, the Philippines is no exception. Major urban areas like Makati, Ortigas, Alabang, Cebu, and Davao are already dotted with high-rises, and the progress isn't stopping there. Construction is now reaching into the provinces, spreading development beyond the major cities. Metro Manila's skyline has expanded both horizontally and vertically over the years, thanks to vigorous private sector investment, driving real estate development throughout the region. The skyline of the Philippines is undergoing a transformation fueled by strong macroeconomic fundamentals that have sparked a construction boom. Yet for many skyscraper enthusiasts in the country, there's still something missing: a towering landmark that would place the Philippines among the world's most iconic skylines. The story of high-rise development in the country began back in 1912 when the 8-story Manila Hotel became the nation's first modern high-rise. This building dramatically changed Manila's appearance and marked the start of the city's rapid urbanization. However, it wasn't until 1968 that the Philippines saw its first true skyscraper, a building soaring above 150 meters. That year, the 44-story Pacific Plaza condominium rose along the Ayala Avenue in Metro Manila, heralding a new era of architecture. Although impressive at the time, it has since been overshadowed by newer and taller buildings. The next major wave of private high-rise development kicked off in the 1970s, with the Ortigas area in Quezon City, Mandaluyong, and Pasig becoming hotspots for growth. Significant investments from key players like the Go Conway Company have transformed these areas, with shopping malls, BPO facilities, and manufacturing businesses now dotting the landscape. Makati City, the financial heart of Metro Manila, stands out with some of the nation's tallest buildings. The Philippine Bank of Communications Tower, PPCom Tower, held the title of the tallest structure in the Philippines for 18 years, reaching a height of 259 meters. Makati's skyline, once dominated by low-rise buildings from the 1960s and 1970s, has undergone a dramatic vertical shift. When height restrictions were relaxed in the 1990s, developers took full advantage, constructing taller buildings that tripled the usable space on existing land. The city's recent growth has rapidly reshaped its landscape, pushing its skyline to new heights. Today, most of the new buildings rising in the Philippines stand around 45 stories tall, with the tallest reaching up to 52 stories. However, the real buzz is in Taguig, where a significant urban transformation is underway in Bonifacio Global City, BGC. This area, once known as Fort Bonifacio or Fort McKinley, was privatized in 1992 and has since become the epicenter for cutting-edge development. Despite the surge of towers being built across the Philippines' major cities, none had broken the 300-meter mark until September 2008. That's when Taguig City announced that a 66-story skyscraper would be constructed, destined to surpass the PPCom Tower, which had long held the title of the nation's tallest building. With a final height of 318 meters, the Grand Hyatt Manila officially opened on January 23, 2018, claiming the crown as the tallest structure in the country. As of June 2022, Makati leads the way with 75 skyscrapers, standing at least 150 meters tall, followed by Taguig with 40 and Mandaluyong with 32. The Grand Hyatt Manila in Taguig tops the list at 318 meters, followed by Makati's PPCom Tower at 258.6 meters and Trump Tower Manila at 250.7 meters. Despite these achievements, the quest for the next record-breaking tower remains an open challenge. The race to build a super-tall structure in the Philippines kicked off in 1996 with an ambitious proposal for the Centennial Tower, also known as Luneta Tower. This mixed-use observation tower was initially set to rise in Rizal Park, Manila, as a grand memorial for the 100th anniversary of Philippine independence. However, due to public backlash over the original site, the plan was later shifted to Pasig City. The Centennial Tower was envisioned to soar 390 meters into the sky, equivalent to a 100-story building, making it nearly twice the height of the Rufino Tower, which was Metro Manila's tallest structure at that time. The project was slated to be constructed and financed by the German firm Walter Bauag, with an estimated cost of $200 million or roughly 5.2 billion pesos. Walter Bauag confidently announced in July 1996 that the tower could be completed by 1998. However, the plan hit a major roadblock when the administration of President Fidel V. Ramos hesitated to greenlight the project. The proposed location in Rizal Park drew significant criticism, leading the National Centennial Commission to relocate the project to a lot owned by the Metro Manila Development Authority at the corner of Julia Vargas and Oralco Avenues in Pasig. Despite these efforts, the towering vision of the Centennial Tower ultimately never came to fruition, marking the first major disappointment for Filipino skyscraper enthusiasts. But hope was rekindled in the early 2000s with the proposal of another ambitious project, SkyCity. This 80-story skyscraper was planned for Mandaluyong City, a joint venture between real estate developer UAI Realty Corporation and San Buena Realty Corporation. With an estimated height of 335 meters, SkyCity was set to become the tallest building in the country. The skyscraper was envisioned as a mixed-use development featuring a hotel, office spaces, and residential units. However, the project quickly hit a snag when a lawsuit was filed by a homeowners association from the nearby upscale Green Hills East Village, bringing construction to a halt. Despite this, on September 14, 2005, the Philippine Court of Appeals ruled in favor of the developers, allowing them to resume construction. Yet by 2008, the only visible progress was a large excavation site with no further work done. In 2010, the Second Division of the Philippines Supreme Court rejected the challenges posed by the Green Hills East Association, giving the green light for the project to proceed. The developers announced that SkyCity, now re-envisioned as a 77-story building with 8 basement levels, would move forward. Despite the legal victory, the long-awaited skyscraper has yet to rise, leaving its future uncertain and the anticipation of Filipino skyscraper enthusiasts still unfulfilled. To this day, a large empty pit remains at the intersection of Ortigas Avenue and EDSA, a stark reminder of the once ambitious SkyCity Tower project. In the late 2000s, another grand proposal emerged, the PAGCOR Tower, planned to soar to a height of 650 or 655 meters near Manila Bay in Parañaque City. This observation tower was set to become a defining landmark of PAGCOR City, now known as Entertainment City Manila. This sprawling leisure complex, complete with hotels, shopping malls, convention centers, and casinos, aimed to elevate Manila's status as a global entertainment destination. Had it been built, PAGCOR Tower would have ranked among the tallest towers in the world. The concept came from the Malaysian conglomerate Genting Berhad, but by 2010, the project's future became uncertain when Cristino Nagdiat took over as PAGCOR's chairman. Nagdiat indicated that the tower, along with several other projects, might be scrapped. Despite the continued development of Entertainment City, PAGCOR Tower was poised to become the second tallest structure in the world, just behind Dubai's Burj Khalifa. However, the project was abruptly abandoned. One of the main reasons cited was its proximity to Manila International Airport, where strict height restrictions apply. Although the tower never materialized, Entertainment City has since become home to iconic establishments like Okada Manila, continuing to shape the skyline and aura of the area. Another ambitious project was the Philippine Diamond Tower, a proposed broadcast and observation tower set to rise on the former Manila Seedling Bank property in North Triangle, Quezon City. The tower's groundbreaking was initially scheduled for October 12, 2014, to coincide with Quezon City's 75th founding anniversary. Construction was planned to begin in mid-2015, with completion expected by 2019. Standing at a proposed height of 612 meters, a nod to the annual celebration of Philippine Independence Day on June 12, the Philippine Diamond Tower was envisioned as a national landmark not just for Manila, but for the entire country. The tower was also set to be backed by city legislation to ensure its construction. In February 2016, the Japanese government expressed interest in investing in the project through the Corporation for the Overseas Development of Japan's ICT and Postal Services. There were also reports that China was keen on bidding for the project. With an estimated cost of 41.4 billion pesos, the tower was projected to be completed in 2019, with plans to use the existing transmission equipment from the South Luzon Expressway's 610-meter relay tower, along with possible additional equipment to meet the height requirements. However, these plans were eventually scrapped, marking yet another disappointment for Filipino skyscraper enthusiasts. Despite numerous ambitious skyscraper proposals, the Philippines has yet to complete a super tall building due to various challenges. The Grand Hyatt Manila remains the tallest, but with ongoing economic growth, the dream of an iconic skyscraper persists, reflecting the country's aspirations for a bright architectural future.